I'm Rachel Rofe, and I got started in internet marketing in about 1997. I was doing power seller stuff. I was a power seller on eBay. I was selling clothes and books and things like that. But it was always kind of a side business while I was working retail. And I started as a cashier actually when I was 16, and I just worked my way up really fast in retail. By the time I was 21, I was in charge of millions of dollars and hundreds of people. And it was fun, but I was going to school full time, and I was working like 70 to 80 hours a week. I was salaried, so it was kind of just had to work until everything was done. So it was there was I thought I was making a lot of money at the time, which I enjoyed. But the managers and I, we would just sit around and talk about how much we hated our lives, and just how in debt we were to working retail all the time. And I never knew how I was going to possibly have a family in the future with all the hours and everything. So I came across one of these like make $1 million in your underwear while you're sleeping kind of ebooks, and I decided to try it out. And basically the whole premise was you can make money from this book by selling it to other people and then get half the commission, so you get 50%. So I was spamming Craigslist, not necessarily something I'm proud of, but it's what I did, and I started immediately making a lot of money, like $500 to $800 a day. Just like, this is pretty awesome, so I'm going to keep trying it, and I did it, and that was 2006, and I've been doing internet marketing ever since.
Awesome, awesome. Now, throughout your kind of internet marketing career, were there any big mistakes that you made that if you could go back, you would correct them?
One of the biggest things I noticed is, like I said, in the beginning I was making $500 to $800 a day, but I knew nothing about this whole internet marketing world. And so I started learning about internet marketing, and I got on all these lists, and I got all these better ideas. And so instead of focusing on what I was doing, I'd start AdSense, I'd start this, I'd start that, and my income just tanked. It was mind-blowing. So not focusing was a huge, huge problem.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
what do you do today? What's one of the ways today that you generate income offline?
I do several different things. One of the cool things is I work with a partner now, and we complement each other so well because I love to try all these random different business models. And so I can come up with these short different things, try it out, I make a product on it, maybe I'll just do the business model, and then he focuses on our long-term stuff. So I bring in the cash infusions, and he'll do the long-term stuff. So right now, my phase is I'm in the Kindle phase. I've been having a lot of fun with Kindle, writing books, and then having them published, and then seeing the fun kind of passive income that comes in from them. Loving Kindle.
Speaking of passive income, you spent quite a bit of time traveling.
I do.
Can you talk a little bit about that and how this lifestyle has allowed you to really kind of roam around and do what you want to do?
Yeah, oh my gosh, travel, so important to me. I love it. And when I first started traveling, actually, it was several years ago. I had just gotten back from this warrior camp, and I was feeling so empowered, like I could take on the world. And I didn't have that much money at the time, so basically I was starting out internet marketing, and it was after I had taken on all these better ideas, so my income wasn't as high as it used to be. And I just got an air card from my computer, and basically I would drive across the country. I ended up going to 49 states, cruised to Alaska, but I would just drive around, have my air card. I would pull over on the side of the road, do some work. I'd just sleep in my car a lot of the nights because I just couldn't afford hotels every night, but I didn't care. I was just having so much fun. And then I would just work whenever I needed to work. So I did that, and then I lived in Rio de Janeiro for a while, and I've gotten to live in Buenos Aires and go to Europe and just all this stuff because all you need is the computer.
That's awesome. Wow, that's go. So, someone who's just starting out in internet marketing, what's some good advice you could give them?
Just starting out internet marketing, I would say for sure focus would be one thing. Really pick a business model and only buy products that are relevant to that business model. So if you're doing the offline thing, for example, get offline products. That's it. Don't do anything else until you're already like focused. You have systems in place where you're bringing in the revenue, and then you can move on to other things.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much.